What's going on?
Man, we back in this place, this building, this scene, this setting to talk about something new and improved, man. What we got on the block tonight. But before we get there, man, look. Hey, welcome to another episode of Trash Talk with Bobby and Shine. I'm your host, Bobby. That's Shine right below me. What we got tonight, man?
Look, we're gonna talk about the things that they don't tell new parents. And look, not the whole, super serious stuff, but just the little quips and stuff that somebody should have warned me about when I became a new parent.
And look, in the comment section, if you got some advice for these new parents out here and you want to put it out there in the comments so that we may have some idea of how you did what you did when you did it, put it in the comment section. But I'm gonna let you know right now, unsolicited parent advice, I don't know. It might fall on deaf ears. I'm just saying. It might.
Might fall on deaf ears. Look,
But Sean, let's get into the show, man. Hey man, so what's something that you want to talk about tonight? Right now, what you want to get off your chest tonight?
well, first we can talk about the things that they do tell you, so that we can further iterate the things that they don't tell you. So when they hit you with that parenting advice, what you're looking at.
Unsolicited. Yeah,
When
unsolicited.
they hit you with that parenting advice, what are some of the things that they say to you whenever you become a new parent? I know number one off Jump Street. Anybody when you come a new parent, first thing they say is this: don't blink. Time flies, and they gonna be grown. Don't do that. No, I didn't
Don't you?
need that.
I didn't need that either.
I didn't need that. I didn't need that. But partly because it's true.
Hey man, it's so true, man. The first year, going through Miles' progression. And I'm gonna tell you, it was a gradual progression, man. And I sat back and look at it because the pandemic gave me an opportunity to grow with him for the first 7 months. And from the day he got home to that seventh month before I went back to work, man, you don't necessarily recognize it because you with him every single day. But that the little joker just getting bigger and bigger in your arms, you just don't realize. And then after the first year, I'm looking back at the pictures from each month, and I'm like, oh my goodness, this dude turned from an alien to an actual human being. It's crazy, man.
It's
Hey,
like, look, he moving his mouth. Look at him.
he's
He
starting to
moving
say
his mouth.
words.
And he walk out like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to go to bed. Like, where
What
that
did we
come
get
from?
here?
Where that come from? It was just that and then this. But
Yeah,
no,
I mean,
like, what else?
some other unsolicited advice too is, man, and they say when the baby sleep, you need to sleep. Man, so many things to do in the house, around the house, outside the house, while that baby sleep. And that baby don't even sleep for more than an hour. And
Now,
then sometimes, man, sometimes you be just getting the baby to sleep and you sit down for far too long and all of a sudden you forget to do everything you were supposed to do at the time you were supposed to do it. And then all of a sudden you look over to that baby monitor and you hear, oh shit. I forgot to do this and this. Man, it's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. Having a kid, man, is a blessing in disguise, but it's like, oh, you constantly moving left to right all the time. It's crazy, man. Crazy.
that's why you got to get ready for that pre-baby shift. Baby, go to sleep. All right, we good. This what happened. You put the baby down, baby, go to sleep, and you go. Well, that's about a 30 minutes right there. That first
Yeah,
little sigh.
exactly.
That first little sigh lasts about 30 minutes. And then what happened with the baby is the baby go, with the little shift, and you go, oh no. And you run and do all the stuff you're supposed to do before the baby actually get up. You gotta wait for the little
Exactly.
pre-baby shift. It always happens. Another thing they say, look, this may not be much for Miles, but for me, if one more person I show a picture of my baby to look at me and be like, man, I feel sorry for you when she turns 16. Stop calling my baby a hoe. I don't like that. I feel sorry for you when she turns 16. I like, look, I, what you want me to do? Like, hey, baby, you're 15. Everybody told me they're gonna feel sorry for me at 16, so I'm gonna need you not to go any further. Can you just be 15 at the same time? Otherwise, you're gonna have to leave and move out, go find your new family. I don't know what to do. Like, what do you do? How do you even combat that? You
I mean,
don't. Stop telling me.
you don't combat at all, man. You just do what you're doing currently, man. You just go ahead and buy you them old pistols, them old
I'm just
gunneries.
here cleaning this gun. Look, they won't even know the song whenever she gets 16, so I don't even have to remember what to say. I can just repeat the song like, come on in, sit on down. Tell me about yourself. Huh. So you like my daughter, do you now? Yeah, we think she's something else. Yeah, I could just quote the song. Nobody'll know it in 10 years. See, look, I'm out here thinking in 2031. But look,
It's
no,
crazy, man. It's
let's
crazy. It's crazy.
let's get into some things that they don't tell you as parents. What they don't tell you. What's number one for you?
Number one for me is gas is a mother. Man, I know they say something in books and they let you know that a baby gets gas from time to time. It's hard for them to get it out, and their systems just don't function correctly at the time because they just don't know. But for 2 months, I'm gonna say literally 2 months, the kid was looking at me straight in my eyes and crying like, "Dad, help me. My stomach, it hurts." And I'm just like, "Look, little dude, just relax your booty hole.
Just look at me,
Relax
look at
your
me, look at
booty
me.
hole.
I'm doing it right now. I don't even got to poop.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's
just
easy.
relax."
Just do
And it's
it.
like some things that are so hard for a baby, it's so easy for me now. And it's just like, "Little dude, you've been crying for 45 minutes, man. All you got to do is fart, man. Just fart. Just let it go. Just pass gas." And man, if I tell you, we went from the total opposite from those 2 months where he was crying like no consolable crying to now where he bends over, his stomach's a little bit too, it got too much in there. He bend over and all you hear, "Vrr,"
Ain't going right about his life.
go right about his business, man. That's top one for me, man. That's top one for me. What's one for you, man?
Look, even on that, the things they don't tell you is like, if I next time I see a new parent and they say, "Hey, Shantae, give me a piece of advice for me becoming a new parent," I'm like, listen, the level of comfort that you must face in order to be able to talk about the size, shape, and consistency of poop to another human being
You ain't
about a
lying.
human being, you just might as well just work on getting comfortable now. I'm on the phone. Right? And I'm like, yeah, you know, so what's wrong? Oh, okay, yeah. Now, what it look like? Oh, yeah, it's not a lot, but it's green and it's kind of slimy. I'm like, it sounds like it might got a little mucus in it. Check the temperature. Make sure she good. Just a whole conversation. And then you hang up the phone. You're like, yo, I was too comfortable with this
Yeah,
conversation.
yeah,
I don't.
yeah.
That ain't just. They just.
I don't appreciate that.
You just chilling, right? And then like, you just threw up on me, child. Like, and the only thing that you could say to the child when they do that is like, "Oh, I bet you feel better, don't you?"
You ain't
I
never lied.
I ain't never
You
said
ain't
that to
never
another
lied.
human being in my
You
life.
ain't never lied,
I
dog.
ain't been
It's
at the club and
Yep.
my homie threw up in the corner and it got on my shoes and I pat him on the back and I go, huh, I bet you feel better now. You feel better? That's a good job. I ain't never said that.
Be ready to punch that dude right in his face, man. "Hey,
Yeah,
you here to get on my shoe, man? What the hell going on, man?"
you can't
Yeah,
control
you right.
that. And they be like, man, I
You
sure
could have did
feel
that over
better.
there.
Yeah, you could have said something. You could close your mouth, anything. I'm just sitting holding little baby. Just, hey, she threw up. She feel better now. Yeah, we're gonna go lay down. I got shirts specifically for another human being to throw up on.
Dude,
Um,
dude,
I
the amount of shirts that you change out of as the baby gets older and older, the amount of you go to 2, 3 shirts a day. It's crazy. It's crazy because that baby will throw up on you without a problem and look you dead in your eye and start smiling. And you forget that the baby threw. Have you ever been somewhere? You went out and you went to the store and forgot the baby threw up on you.
just look
You
that. Oh
walk,
look. Oh no, it's just puke. It's just puke. We try and give it a little cute name. We try to give it.
yeah,
Nah. It's a little spit up. It's a little spit
spit.
up.
Yeah,
No,
little
that's
spit.
regurgitation. is what that is, and that's throw it, and it's on it, and I try to scratch at it, make sure I try to get it off,
Yeah.
wipe a little bit. Yeah, nah,
I
that
mean,
one.
and to go along with this too, you ain't never been as excited in your life when your baby go ahead, he passed gas, he fart, and you're like, oh my goodness, he figured it out.
Uh, you got it.
When he figure out how to fart and he just doing it all, burr, he doing it right in your face, burr. I'm like, hey man,
Hey, good job.
hey,
Oh, look
all
at you.
that shit
Look at
stank
you.
too,
Ah,
boy.
you you're stinky. Look at you, little baby. Oh, stinky little baby. And just be all laugh. That lasts about 6 months.
Yeah,
Fine.
yeah,
Come on, man. Come, you couldn't do that over there. But you, what we just celebrating like not even 5 minutes ago?
yeah. You
Like,
right about that.
so another one they don't tell you is the age at which you become not cool. They don't tell you anything about that. Like if they looked at me like I'm gonna give you some advice, I'm like, hit me with some advice. Like, you're not gonna be cool. You're not a cool dad. I'm like, but I'm cool as hell. And I thought maybe when she was 14, 15,
Yeah.
maybe I wasn't gonna be the cool dad. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Dad, what's up? We can't hang out today. I'm trying to hang out with my friend. That's fine. Nah, 6. I ain't worth a damn. I ain't worth
You ain't
bruh.
worth shit.
I ain't worth shit. And I'm looking at him like, man, I wish somebody would have told me that. That way I could have got mentally prepared for not being cool at 6 years old. Cause I'm like, you don't even make no money. I got all the money. And you try to call me not cool. It's cool. Whatever. I ain't like you anyway. How about that? I don't say that. That'd be rude.
Hey, but you probably do say it out loud, but you don't say it around the
You
kid.
don't say it around the kid.
You don't say it around the kid. Hey man, I got a new one for you too, man. Hey, and then I think this is just strictly for my household. Maybe it's in other households too. But look, the level of disrespect the kid gives mommy and daddy whenever they learn the first word, which is either dada or mama. My kid is so disrespectful. Now he knows both words, dada and mama, but he only says dada all the time. And when
Rude.
his mama says, no, I'm mama, he looks her dead in her eyes and says, dada. The disrespect that he gives his mama is off the charts, but he loves his mama more than he loves me. But he just straight disrespects her. Like he literally he be walking around. He'll look at her right dead in her face. He'd be like, "Mama," and she'd be like, "Mama," and then he'll say, "Dada." I said,
Oh, that's terrible. That's
dude,
terrible.
hey man. And then I look at him and I say, "Look, dude, look. I don't care if you say Dada.
I'm good. I'm
Just
good.
say Mama.
Every now and again, just throw
She
it in there once
cares
or
more
twice.
about it than I do. I don't care." You know what he does? He looks me dead in my eyes. He says, "Dada." Like, what, dude?
And you be
Dude,
like, and after a while, you be like, come on, shit, man. You good, man. Go
hey,
on,
you
see.
good? Hey, this dude just learned how to say "baba" like 2 months ago. Like when he want to get his milk, he says "baba, baba." When the bottle comes out, he looks the bottle dead in the face and says "baba." Baba and starts reaching for her. But he will not say mama to save his life unless he's in distress. So, like if I'm changing his diaper and he does not want me to be changing his diaper, all of a sudden you hear mama, 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 mama. I'm like, dude, why
Hmm.
can't you say it at times when you need to say it? Why are you saying it right now?
He that's when
Shit
he
crazy.
need to say it. Look, he looking at you like, look, mama, come get him. He ain't doing it right. Look, that's what it is. See, disrespectful. And another disrespect too that they hit that people don't tell you about is the daggone songs. I don't like that, and it's crazy because I'm running around the house talking about there are no monsters who live in our home. It's only me and my family. I had seen this song to my child for 2 years. I know all the words, learned them. It's good. It's a great song. Hey, you, boo. Did you hear that sound? I sing it. We good. But like, it's like 2 years, and in 2 years and one day, nope, we don't do that no more. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What do you mean we don't do that no more? Nope, I hate the song now. I'm, but but I know all the words. It's literally stuck in my head on repeat. So I be singing it, and she's like, "Don't sing that," and I'm like, fine. And it's every song, or they pick like some new song, like what was it, like an Old Town Road, or what's the I Got This Feeling Inside My
Yeah.
Bones, that Justin
Yeah, yeah,
Timberlake.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Man, she played that song on repeat for at least 3 months. And then I'm like, I'm in the city. Dad, we don't like that song no more. What? Well, what song do we like now? What you mean? And then it'd be some new song or a TV show. A TV show. Look, I'm gonna get back on
Oh
topic.
boy,
The
boy, they
child,
will disrespect the TV show for sure.
the child at which they don't understand. This is the most important piece of parenting advice I can give anybody if you want it, right? Children's TV shows these days are good. Your child ability to not know what a spoiler alert is not good. Not at all. They don't understand. We was watching the Mitchells versus the Machines, and she had already seen it. I knew I had messed up. I knew I did, but I was gonna watch it anyway. The movie good. And then I had a sudden epiphany while watching. I was like, yo, what happened to the other family? Huh. So this what happened, Daddy. They went and then I'm like, I didn't mean it. And she told me the whole rest of the movie. The whole rest of the movie. I I guess I'll just watch this knowing what's gonna happen. Thanks, baby. Yeah. That's one of the things they don't tell you. What else you got?
Hey man, look. The biggest thing for me is that they tell you, and I know this is gonna be off topic. We didn't even discuss this before the show because we do our pre show discussion. Is that when you feeding a child, right? That child is the nastiest individual I have ever seen in my entire life. First of all, he either don't want to eat or he do want to eat, but then he finishes eating in the mix of eating, and now he doesn't want what's in his mouth, and he just literally pushes it out of his mouth and it slides out his face.
And then look
He
at
is
you like, are you gonna get this?
exactly. It is one of the nastiest things I have ever seen in my life. And the disrespect for when you think you got it. And then all of a sudden he's like, nope, I don't like it anymore. I am now going to spit it out of my mouth. The level of I want to slap the shit out of you. The level of I want to slap this shit out of you that you have inside your body and the calmness that you have to have
On your
because you
face,
cannot
just
you cannot let that baby see that he is actually causing you any kind of suffering or pain. You have to be like, okay, baby, we're not going to do that. We're going to eat today. We're going to eat. We're going to eat. We're going to sit here all day until we eat. And you go today. And then all of a sudden, through the whole process, you get madder and madder and madder. Watching
just eat the
my
just
wife feed, watching my wife feed my child at dinner time is the most entertaining stuff I have ever seen in my life. Cause she goes from, oh, I got this to I ain't got this to I'm very frustrated right now to I'm done. I'm done. Get up out of here. You got to go. It's hilarious, man. It's hilarious. I try not to laugh because he just be straight disrespecting her during dinner time. But that is something they don't tell you. They tell you, but they don't tell you. They don't tell you that this kid will go from I like applesauce to I do not like the texture of applesauce, and now I'm going to spit it out onto you and all of your stuff that you have on at this point in time.
ah.
The
Look, and
disrespect.
another thing going off of that you got to keep an eye on too. Hey, you're a new parent. I got a new thing for you. Watch out for them snacks. Watch
Oh
out for
boy.
because kids are gross. Kids are gross, and be careful eating snacks after your child because you don't know what you might get. I've eaten a wet chip before that she licked all the salt and stuff off the chip, decided she didn't want the chip, put it back in the bag. And you tell me when I put that chip in my mouth and there won't no crunch. My hand just folded over my lip, and I said, and then she went, "Oh, that must have been the chip that I didn't want. I'm sorry, what?" And put it back in the bag. Or eating after your kids after they get done, and then they got their hands, and they like when they babies, they always want to put it in your mouth and on your mouth.
Oh
But
yeah.
you'll say something to your child like, "Hey, what are you doing? Get your finger out of your butt. Stop. What?" And then they go straight to eating snacks. And then they go straight to them fruit snacks and they don't eat no more. And they're like, "I'm done." You're like, "Don't mind if I do." And then you just,
Oh, they eating butt juice.
yeah.
Oh, they eat butt juice.
Yeah, watch out for the snack. You know what? It's cool. I say that snack for you for later. I'm eating my own fruit snacks because I got my own box that I bought. It's over here on the high shelf. You can't see that high.
Hey man, to go along with that, man, how disrespectful are we as parents when that little kid start eating snacks and we want to eat something but we don't want to share it? So we go hide in the corner or something to
I go
eat
in the other
by
room.
ourselves. so, we,
I go in the
so
other
we don't
room.
have to share it with the kid. You're like, oh, let me go and eat this over here so they
I'm
won't
going
see
over
me.
there.
Cause he gonna be always be asking old bag of ass.
What about the evolution process that they have? This
Oh
evolution
my
process
goodness.
for them to be able to hear that let me find it. Let me find it. What's it? It's that magic noise. Here you go. Here you go. You ready? Y'all got snacks? Hey, they got snacks over there. Hey, get a little sister. Tell them they got snacks over there. What you eat? That sounded like a Star Crunch rapper. Hey, can I get some? I don't understand how my child can hear that from 2 rooms down the road. Two
Shit's crazy.
rooms. 2 rooms. Hear the rest. Like, hey, that sounded like a Star Crunch rapper. Are you eating a Star Crunch? Because I would like some of that. It's the one with caramel on it, isn't it?
I love
Man,
that.
I love that. I love that. Let me get that. It's just I don't know. I don't know. It's
Hey man, to go along with the evolution, man. Like I'm in the stage now where he's starting to do things a lot quicker. So he went at the age of 11 months, when he just turned 11 months, the day after 11 months, he started walking. And then
Meow.
all of a sudden, life changed for us all together when he started walking. It was the most emotional day ever. We took a video, we took pictures. He was standing, he was taking 5 or 6 steps. He went from that day to now, literally, he opened the bathroom door and was in the toilet with the comb. And the only way I realized that he was in the bathroom, in the toilet, was he was quiet. And I was like, he is not in the room. What is going on here? He is literally in the toilet with the comb, and he pops his head up, looks at me like, and
What's
starts
that?
laughing. I'm like, what are you doing? Both hands in the toilet. Both hands,
Both hands. Both
both
hands.
hands
And
in.
you
He's
pick him up. The
diving
first thing he want to do, put it on your face. Hey, chill out. First off, chill out.
now.
That's gross. That's gross. I'm gonna put you down. But I bet. So look. I ain't even. I wasn't there. I wasn't there for this to happen. But I can tell you what happened. This is what happened. Tinkle with the door. Okay, whatever. Tinkle with the door. Ha, okay, whatever. Opens the door. Ha, where you know? Is he in the top? Get him. Bring him back in the other room. What'd he do? Walk straight back to the door. That's fine. Maybe it was a coincidence that he accidentally got the door open. No, he's an expert now. He knows how to open doors.
He is a door opener.
He's a door opener. He knows how to open the doors. He only needed to succeed once, and now he knows. He knows how to open them. And after that, now you get what I like to call new parenting advice is this irrational fear that you
Oh
have
my goodness.
of your child. Like my child opened up a drawer, and my irrational fear kicked in. I was like, she's gonna open the drawer and pull it out too far, and then a knife is gonna fall out of the drawer at 100 miles per hour and stab her right in the soft spot. Oh no. And I'm like, what's in the drawer? Well, that drawer is full of nothing but cookie cutters, those little plastic things.
Yeah.
Maybe she's gonna pull the drawer out and the whole drawer is gonna fall and corner first. Right on the soft spot. Irrational fear of something bad happening to the baby. It just I don't get it. I don't get it. I wish they would have told me about it so I could just start, okay, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
Yes. I'm gonna breathe through it. I'm gonna get
I'm
through
gonna
it. It's
get
not,
through it.
and nothing's gonna happen. He's gonna be fine. He's gonna be
I
fine.
I
He's
mean
gonna be fine.
You put it in the crib. You looking out like, damn. I hope the ceiling don't fall in. I need to brace the ceiling up better. Make sure it's good.
It's like Final Destination with your baby. It's like you already see things happening before it happens, and you're like, "Oh shoot, that's gonna happen." So then you lock everything down, and you take. And then here's the biggest part about having a baby. And this, if I had to give a parent advice at this point in time, this is what I would give you. And it's not really like a parenting tip or advice. It is your memorabilia that you have in your house will no longer be in your house after you have a kid.
If it ain't bolted down, it's
If it
gone.
if it ain't bolted down, if it ain't on the wall, and I'm talking about 5 feet up where the kid can't grab it, your memorabilia will be no longer in your living room, in your bedroom, in your kitchen. There will be nothing that states that people live in this house and they love other people. There will be nothing. Because I had two ladders, like two decoration ladders with like pictures on it, where we had like our not anniversary, but our wedding photos and some wedding memorabilia up there, some glasses from the wedding. Right now, I don't know where none of that stuff is. It's in a box somewhere. You know
It's a
why?
hazard.
Because Final Destination with your kid. If you have anything out there, glass, a book, if it's a rock or some sort, it will in your head. It is already fallen on your child's head and killed him. So, in order for you not to kill your kid, you take everything out that you would normally have in your house away, and
Sorry,
now
Nana.
your house turns from a house of love to a bare house that has nothing in it but toys and stuff that cannot hurt your kid. That is the only advice that I can give to new parents out there. If you like your stuff, you ain't gonna like it after your kid because it's gonna be gone.
Hey, you see that picture of Nana? You like that picture of Nana? Throw it away. Sorry, Nana. Why? What happened? Well, this is what could happen. They could knock it over, and in the corner will fall right on the soft spot. I was so afraid of this soft spot on the top of my baby head that I would walk just with my hand over it. Nah, you gonna be all right. You gonna be all right. Not today. Not today, Satin or Satan or whatever the kids they be
Side-
they be
on the day
misspelling on
side.
Facebook. They be misspelling on Facebook. Not today, Satin. But look. Before we get out of here, can I tell you my best dad joke ever?
Go ahead, man. Tell it for the people out here. Don't they know what the dad joke is?
This was my best dad joke that was told to me by a good buddy of mine. Jose was his name. He told me this joke, and I can't repeat it to other people, and you'll see why in just a second. But this is how the joke went. I saw him. He said, "Congratulations on the new baby." I said, "Thanks, man. That's awful nice of you." He said, "You got any pictures?" I said, "Yes, sir, I do." Unclick, face unlock, scroll. There go my baby. He said, "Oh, that baby's cute." I said, "Thanks, man." He's like, "Yeah, you got a very beautiful baby. Thank you, man." It's like, "She looks just like her father." You know what? You know what? Thank you, Jose. Thank you. He looked me dead in my eye and said, "Oh, you know him?" I said, "Ooh." I said,
Hey
"Ooh,
man, that's crazy.
no." But look, I was like, "Man, that was a great joke. I'm gonna start telling other people that joke." I tried it like two, 3 times. It kind of worked, and then one time it was super awkward. I realized I better not tell that joke no more because I'm pretty sure homeboy wasn't exactly sure about the uh if the baby was his or not. So therefore, that joke didn't go over that well. Look, just like your daddy. You know, I was ha ha ha, laugh with me. So I can't tell the joke, but it was a great joke. It was a great joke.
But on that note, man, you got anything else you want to tell the people about being a new parent, man?
It's fun.
It is, man. It's actually it's the hardest thing that I've ever done in my entire life, but it's probably been the funnest thing I've ever done in my entire life at the same time. It's like I'm so sleep deprived at moments in time and so happy at others it doesn't make any sense. And the biggest thing I can tell all new parents out there is that get your baby in a routine. And what they say is get your baby in a routine. No, it's not get your baby in a routine, it's get yourself in a routine. Because you are putting yourself in a routine to make sure you feed this baby at a certain time. You put this baby to sleep at a certain time so that you will know when you can't do certain things throughout the whole house. So if that's the biggest advice I can give you, is put yourself on a routine as quickly as possible, because it'll only help you out. And then once you get yourself on a routine, just know that the baby will always change up on you when that you least expect it. Because when you think you got it, you ain't got it. That's all I gotta say about that
Hey,
situation.
I got a routine before I go. I call it the shit
Go ahead.
routine. It's the shit routine. You know about it? You ever
No,
tried it? All right, you
no.
look over. Did you feed the baby? Nah. Did you? Shit. We gotta feed the baby before we go to bed. That's why I call it the shit routine. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Spot on every single time. Shit.
Spot on.
Spot on. But look, hey, it's been real.
It's always real, man.
It's been good,
It's been good tonight, man.
but it ain't been real good.